Got, literally just got done doing a reading. Wow. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to Strength and Wisdom Live every Wednesday, per usual. And I need to get myself together here. See if extra light helps. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it does. You don't move it this way. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I already cleared the cards. So this week, I am going to use the Royale deck, my new deck. Gardner Happy! Where you been, girl? I've been shouting you out like crazy. Miss you. I'll use my Royale deck for all the zodiac signs, which is tarot for the random. So, if we get some peeps in here. How you been? Oh, wow. It's like, what's funny is, well, it's not funny, but I think today, I've heard more people that I know and associate with that have it than any of the, the last 2 years in the pandemic. You know what I mean? It's crazy in one day alone. So the spread of this thing, I mean, when they say it's fast, it's like ultra faster than light. Seems like. I've been working a part-time job for about 2 months now. And I just got a text today saying that they're closed today and tomorrow because 4 people that I work with have COVID. It's crazy. I hope you're fighting it with all you got there, Gardner Happy. Ouch, ow. Okay, get these guys a shot. Ow. I can't believe what time it was. When I finally get done with that reading, I'm like, whoa, don't move. Wow. 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 Well, I hope you start feeling better real soon. How long have you been symptomatic? Oops. Ooh. Ooh, fighting off. Fighting things off, keeping things at bay. I'm not letting them into places they don't belong. Since last Friday. So, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the 5th day. I would have thought that the worst part would have been over. Or closer, Looks like this thing took its time with you, huh? As right it should, how do you get over on Taurus? Somebody better put some thought into that. I'm wishing you a speedy recovery. You weren't around, so I couldn't even show you all my new trinkets for Christmas. Ooh. But you see this one there, Gardner Happy. Look at that. And it's a candle holder. And if I light it up, it looks like the tree of life. Love it. But some other googly stuff. I know. Plus, oh, it's right over here. I got my spirit box. Already did a session week ago and stuff. It's so funny because if I come in here at certain times, even though it's shut off, it's in the box, that thing will stop beeping. I'm like, here we go. So I can't wait to do the adventures. I can't wait to actually do some live sessions and stuff. I've already had a private session, and that was very, very informative, uplifting, I think. Someone in this room? No. But, even though that's not on, I still got the issue with the touch tone lamp that does not work when I touch it. Crazy. I don't freak out about stuff like that. You're trying to communicate? Let's see. So, I feel like now that I've slowed down, I gotta wait for the rest of me to catch up to me. Crazy, crazy. We got full moon in Capricorn coming up. Spectacular. I feel with everything going on, in the atmosphere, that new year, new challenges. And I don't think challenges are gonna wait, until we get acclimated. I think they're gonna come ripping right out of the gate. Some people might have to step up to the plate. Some people will have to pace themselves, I feel. But putting in a little bit more effort, I think, than usual, I think is going to be called upon a lot of people. And I think that people are going to be like, well, I'm giving something. Dance Walker Tarot, hello. How are you? I'm using a new deck for the zodiac signs. I think you'll like it. I think it's, right off the rip, this year is going to ask for people to give a little bit more. You know what I mean? And if they don't do it willingly, I think it's going to be pushed into, a situation where you gotta, step up, challenge yourself, or be challenged. So, you know what, God, to happy, and if we don't slow ourselves down, fellow Taurian, the universe will slow us down because we won't do it ourselves. Whether that's being headstrong or stubborn, you know what I mean, or taking on a lot that we really don't have to, but we obligate ourselves. Oh, my Lanta. Dance Walker Tarot. Gardner Happy's in there with you now, and she's got COVID too. Speedy recovery, see, guys. Speedy recoveries. Positive energy. Yeah. Dang. And I was just telling her earlier on, I think before you jumped on, that today, out of this 2-year pandemic thing, I've heard about more people that I know with COVID. It's one thing if you know about a city or a state or something like that seems to have rising rates and stuff. But not only when it's your own state, but it's your own circle. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, where's Unbroken Wings? Where's Melissa Rivers? Where's Norma Joe? Dolores? Staying alone? Isolated? Pondering the thought? Soul searching? Oh, but going back to you, Dr. Happy, you're probably meant to slow down just so, you can smell the roses, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Like I said, when we don't do it, for ourselves, the universe will do it for you. And it will make you slow down. You're always supposed to willingly, handle these things ourselves. Sometimes we can't even get out of our own way. It's like, those points where you have a hard time telling somebody no, even if you want to, you don't. Well, then the universe will do something saying, can't. You won't. It's crazy. And I've been seeing a lot by doing readings and, just talk with the folks in the family and stuff like that, that a lot of people are being made, to address things. So this is a year where something's not going to linger anymore. This is a year where, that wheel, loose ends, the world card, you know what I mean? Because something has been dragged down in the street long enough. Mm-hmm. Well, I used to, and I have no problem, Chance Walker Tarot. I like and enjoy my quiet time. You know what I mean? Because it is, very valued to me. So I can just stop, think things through, ground out and get practical and real about how I'm going to approach things. Today, it's just like somebody took a to-do list and just handed it to me. Don't read it. Don't tell me what. Hand it. Deal. And then of course, and I love this one. My phone does not ring at all when I'm available to talk and stuff like that. The minute I get behind my steering wheel, I'm like, really? Really? And now I put myself on a time schedule or laugh it up, Chuckles. But I'm like, you know what? That's just the way it is. I'll take it with a grain of salt. But I just turn the radio up, get my tunes cranking in the car. It's like you're not supposed to be on your phone when you're driving anyway, Jody. I don't want to see that comment. I'll stay off the phone. The universe doesn't have to do nothing to get me to stop on the phone when I'm driving. Because you know how that will go. Because the focus is somewhere else and she knows it. Mm-hmm. Isn't it funny? Is when you give something your 100, your undivided attention, and then all of a sudden everybody else needs it. Scorpio mom, yep. And they know. They're talking terror. Oh, they know. Those intuitive water signs. That have the gift. That it just flows through them. Oh, they know. You can't even lie to them either. Because they know too. They notice every single attribute about you when you don't even think that they're watching. Oh, they know. Exactly. Well, it's a $500 fine out here in New Hampshire if you get caught the first time. You play dumb. They're like, what? Oh, no, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. You're just being polite. And even then, you're going to be thankful that it's being polite because you know what? You got lucky. Scorpio women have a, I want to say a caress or a knack about them. That, it's like they can take that knife and put it in slowly. You all right there? You all right there? Who does that? A Scorpio does that. They care when they're killing you. Only playing. Only playing. Super evil. You gotta understand this, that water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but mostly Scorpio, because Scorpio, puts more focus on it. You burn one. You screw one over. You know what I mean? The depths of pain, they will always remember, but they will always make sure that you hurt as much as they did. And they want to witness it over and over again until they are convinced that you do feel the way they feel when they got screwed over. Absolutely. I've said it before that I always see that mermaid dragging a sailor down, down to the darkest depths of the ocean. Because if it's to see the emotions, there's stuff down there that hasn't been addressed, put away, put aside. You know what I mean? Waiting to come to the surface. Scorpios, don't forget that. Hi, Sherry. Karmic. If there's ever a sign out there that can really get their point across, and make you understand or see their point of view, a Scorpio has that knack, to make you realize. Now, for the person who doesn't realize, who doesn't get it, run for the hills. Run for the hills. Well, each of the zodiac signs have a different approach, to everything. Some people come, off the compassionate route, like water signs will. Not to create a lot of waves, try to go into something subtly. Air signs might go into something, basic facts, figures, numbers, you know what I mean? Scientifically, maybe. Earth signs, try to go in easy and keep things realistic as I can. So it's all in the approach. Now, you get certain signs coming from different angles. Like if you take an Aquarian who's about the facts and the figures and numbers and just blatantly supposed to say, hey, this is how it is, flat out. Dazzling Oracle, hello. Welcome to Spectrum with the Tarot. And they're dealing with, the air signs dealing with, the compassionate, say Pisces, coming in, trying to soft and subtle. Well, it's already a losing battle because an air sign's not soft and subtle. They don't expect it, be given to them. And they don't give it that way either. So all of a sudden, a water sign will be more crushed off the bat. Country Rebel. Empress, hello. You know what I mean? So it's already, it's already shifted. So it all depends on what sign you're dealing with and how you approach it. You know what I mean? Realistically, unrealistically, emotionally. So, yeah. Usually if you get a good combination of people to see things, a Gemini man is better. Well, yeah. Because Gemini is a duality. You know what I mean? The little devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. You know what I mean? It depends on who gets their point across first and which one they believe. A Gemini, I had my bestie was a Gemini. I have another good friend who's a Gemini. And when they're contemplating something, pro and conning something, they sit back. They'll talk themselves out of something. You don't have to. It's wonderful to watch. Where the end result is the same thing you would have told them, but they came to the conclusion on their own. Well, it depends on what side she plans on listening to today. You know, she can either go that, the good way and, try to do honestly what they can and be a good communicator, select the words carefully, or they can go to the other one that tells them to be a little more sassy, be a little more bold, brave. Yeah, I've seen Gemini probably at its worst, and I've also seen them at their best. Or not. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's a 50-50 gambit. You rub one the wrong way off the cuff, oh, it's all downhill. Because now it's like the angel and the devil are now talking and getting on the same page about how to get back at you. Hello, Nicole! Country rebel. So, look at me, yapping. Let's do a random reading. Bringing in the new year. What is the energy take? Ooh, somebody is not giving or receiving a compliment, being asked out, that apology. Either something's not good enough. It's after a fight. After a conflict. This could be somebody thinks, well, they're right, so there's no more to say about it. The Five of Swords is that, and I think it's that rugged energy. Like when you engage with somebody, when you're fighting, it's not just about the facts, figures, numbers. It's about one-upping that person. And when they feel like they lose that upper hand, then they say something hurtful. You know what I mean? Just because it wounds. Thus the Hall of Victory. Somebody is not engaging. I'm not going to fight with you. But don't expect anything, kind out of me. This could be somebody still brewing about something. No, they're not going to fight about it. So they haven't forgotten. Somebody could be waiting for the other person to realize they were wrong. They haven't yet. What else is going on here? Apology not accepted. Put it that way. Or now it's like, not my bed. You sit on the couch. Somebody doesn't see something. Or they turn a blind eye to it. They don't want to see the truth. Or where somebody else is coming from. They could be avoiding the truth. Or a certain subject. They could be avoiding, maybe accepting an apology or something kind or a compliment. Now, look at this. Water. Swords. Swords. Water. Someone, wants to say something because the knight is one up from the page. Somebody really wants to give that apology or really wants to say something heartfelt. They don't want to engage with this person. They don't want to, stir up something. But maybe somebody thinks they are stirring up something and they don't see that they're really not, that they really are being sincere. Because this person hasn't given up, trying to apologize or give that compliment or give props when props is due. So this is seeing something from somebody's perspective or a different perspective. Could be a sibling. Sibling rivalry. Six of Cups in reverse. And this is nostalgia. Somebody reflecting on the past or even with their childhood or even their own kids. So somebody could be fighting with their own offspring. And in the reverse, somebody doesn't want to remember the past. Maybe bury the hatchet. Somebody might want to bring something up from the past, and they don't want to. They don't want nothing to do with it. What's done is done. This could be why, a friendship, partnership, any one of those ships, career, job, even family, why something didn't pan out. And they're not doing it to create like old feelings to bubble up or any animosity. Just a nice explanation. Could be with a fire-like person. You get the King of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But it could be somebody who's fire-like and an apology out of them. It's right under the Knight of Cups. This could be in and out energy. They don't stay around. They only come around. Somebody thinks that they owe an apology. And they're like, I don't owe you anything. You've been rolling. And this could be the person who doesn't see, maybe you should apologize, for not being there when somebody needs you, maybe. Or this be coming from a fire sign that thinks that they are deserved a truth or something. Or an apology. Because under the no conflict, you get somebody staying quiet. They won't engage. This also could be the Miser card, but not expressing their opinions or their thoughts. So you don't know where this person's coming from. You don't know how this person feels. You don't know unless they actually communicate. Could be about a relationship of some sort of ship, friendship, partnership. And this is a close bond. Maybe somebody doesn't want to realize, maybe they're more than friends. Hello, Michael. Hello, Alyssa. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't want to tell anyone, maybe give them the title of girlfriend or boyfriend or significant other. They could be staying quiet about having a relationship with someone. Someone could be like, why don't you tell people we're together? Why don't you tell your family or your friends or anyone? They don't deny the fact that they're together. They just don't tell anyone that they are together. That's annoying. And under the Page of Cups, you get the Three of Wands in reverse. So that ship's still out at sea. This certain topic or subject, I believe, in this reading is what they don't get success with. Because maybe the other person doesn't see anything wrong with it. Or they don't see the significance in it. They don't see it that, it's more important to the other person. And then they don't give them that, that peace of mind or something. Somebody might be here just looking for acknowledgement. Just call me your significant other, or girlfriend, or boyfriend, or whatever. That's good enough for me. They're like, yeah. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody might have given up on, pursuing this before. Where before they were very adamant about it. Or they denied it. Because that's somebody who's on higher ground. Keeping something at bay. This person, this fire sign, maybe not told anybody or doesn't tell anybody because they don't want a part of their biz. So he doesn't deny it or acknowledge it. And that could be why. If somebody, is always curious what a fire sign's doing. Because maybe they got burned before. Ten of Swords. So somebody's learned their lesson, and the other one doesn't see it that way. It's not like a disrespect that, it's not that I'm not going to call anyone, you're not with me, I'm not with, but no one needs to know. They're nosy. Really. So somebody is doing this because they had an experience. Maybe people got in the way, got in their biz, put their 2 cents in. And I think they're trying to protect us next time around. The other person doesn't see it that way. Because they come, sincere, and they can talk to their blue in the face. They got their reasons why, and they're going to stick to it and keep that in motion. They don't want to fight or argue about it. But this person's not being, forefront and saying, hey, I'm not telling because ... It's just like, no, they don't need to know. Now, turning a blind eye or not wanting to address something, because I don't think it's the first time this has come up, that somebody does, avoid the subject or whatever, but they're still very, very close. Still get this, deep bond connection. They don't deny that. And here comes the subtlety. One last shot. Introduce me. Don't hold your breath. Because this subject is very important, to this fire sign, or this fire sign involved, that what happened in the past, they're going to forget. Drawing momentum, hello! You know what I mean? They're not even going to defend or, deny this. They're going to put their, those defenses down because they already went through it. And it could have been painful. So this one could be, a lesson that really stuck to them, and they're still going to, not let people know their biz. Privacy, I think, is a big one here. Wow. So that's what I have for you. Interesting. That's just someone needs to speak up. Let them know why they do what they do. Not just do what you do and don't ask me any questions. Don't question what I do. Now I got 5 more questions for you. So, look at my new deck. Gilded Tarot Royale. Facts, exactly. So, beautiful deck. My new deck. And I'm going to start working on it real soon. Making my own deck. Ciro Michelli. How can you not love a deck from Ciro Michelli? I mean, it's like you just know. You see it somewhere, you don't even have to look at it, you just know. It's kind of like that's that style. And they're gorgeous. Like they're beautifully illustrated. Now they're a little bit bigger than your average deck. But they're not so big that you can't handle them. Dance Walker Tarot. Drawing Momentum is in here with us. And her and I have been talking, and she's an amazing artist. Amazing. And I spent a year trying to find an artist that we click with, we jive with. And she sent me some of her artwork, and I'm amazed. So I think we're going to give this a go. Of course, it probably won't be, ready to go until summertime. Oh, you'll have to get this deck from me when it's home. That's my goal. I would love to see a tarot card read out on YouTube using our deck. You know what I mean? That would be just, to me, the ultimate compliment. So look out, Doreen Virtue. Step aside. You gotta look at it that way. It's gonna be big dreams. Right? Not the, see, I'm turned off by Doreen too. Not that I use, her oracle decks, but the illustrator that she had, and just the meanings behind the cards are beautiful. And then you go and deny that it even exists and just change your religion or whatever you do. And really, who does that? So I don't own one deck from her, and I will not. I think she let a lot of people down. Yeah. It's like, hello. Well, now, any deck, the value of her cards, because she's been in the circuit for so long, everyone knew Doreen Virtue. Now that they're not being published anymore, that her decks just got more valuable. Dang. It's like, to me, it seems like a double screwing. Yeah, exactly. So that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about it and stuff. The cards themselves are beautiful. Some people resonate great with them. Yeah, exactly. But, for years and years, you made big bucks. Now, everything that made you that comfy lifestyle that you have is all for nothing. It's like an ultimate betrayal. At least the way I look at it. But I do have I have 2 oracle decks. But the one I mainly use, which is beautifully done, is Alana Fairchild. And she does the Sacred Rebel with the crones. And let me tell you, she's got a few decks out there too. And they're just beautiful. I mean, and the meanings behind them. And she offers a healing process. If it resonates with you. How can you go wrong with that? Definitely. Oracle cards, go with Sacred Rebel. Highly recommended. All right. Aries. Let's see what's going on with you. I feel like Aries might be trying to push a boulder. Again, right off the bat, off the rip this new year. Aries. Aries. You could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Or you might be on taking the properties. Trying to keep it level-headed. Trying to keep cool. Trying to keep, that poker face. Like nothing's on your mind. Nothing bothers you. Everything's coming up roses. Your intuition could be, you might be depending on your intuition more. In order to do that, you have to, kind of, keep your fire at a minimum. It might be because you don't want someone to think that they did get to you. And once I said that, yeah. Because you know what? You coming, unscathed, Aries, or something doesn't bother you, you don't let it bother you, you say that even keel poker face, you're winning. That's how you get through something, because it really, whoever wants to get a rise out of you and not getting it, it is a victory for you. It's also about the accolades and the attention you get for the control that you show. And that, maybe gets you a promotion, maybe gets you more admiration. Because, you didn't do the fiery thing and, blow up or torch the place. You kept it cool. And that's admirable. Absolutely. Good for you, Aries. Good for you. Going on a Taurus. Cracky-lacking for my bulls. Whoops, why are you sideways? We'll take a look. Interesting. I'll put it back in the deck because it didn't flip. Hangman in reverse. So Taurus, if you've been feeling stuck, stagnant, kind of like suspended in midair. Deanna Whitaker, hello. Peace, love, and light. Happy New Year. You know what I mean? If you've been feeling like there's no flow, yo. Whatever you see from a different point of view, Taurus, you're about to get unstuck. Ball's going to start rolling. Train's going to start moving. Let's see if that one comes back out again. For Taurus. I almost sound like I said, for Taurus. Crazy. And he stands stiff for sure. Yeah. Well, now's the time to get things moving along. Good time to say, well, yeah, okay, absolutely. Taurus, you have the Knight of Wands, but in reverse. Now, here's the messenger to move on something, right? Take a course of action, get the ball rolling. But, just because it's suggested doesn't mean you jump. Maybe somebody wants to move you in a direction. You're like, no, that's my decision, not yours. Somebody might want to get you riled up. So you take action towards something. You're like, not today. Whoops. We'll get these two things. This flew out of my hand. It's almost like if you think you're getting baited, Taurus, you're smart. Because you get the Ace of Pentacles. Now, here's the universe giving you this opportunity, maybe for that pay raise, maybe for that side hustle, but maybe to have those valuable things, or the things you deem valuable: love, respect, loyalty, honesty, integrity. Those have so much worth to them, too. So, by not being greedy or jumping on, or not doing what the status quo want you to do, when you make that decision, solely your decision, not what everybody else wants, look how shiny that card is. And that stag, that old buck, he's been around the block for a while. Because he is smart. He is intelligent. And the next card that came out is a Four of Pentacles. Silence is golden. Now, this is you keeping, your thoughts to yourself, maybe. Maybe hold on to that coin. But not letting everybody know what you're thinking or your plan, because somebody could claim it as their own. Never like running with a sheep. Not when you're the wolf. I said that to somebody one time. I said, you threw me to the wolves, but I came back leading the pack. How dare you throw me in my own element? I'll show you what's up. I almost feel like, Taurus, because you're your own person, and this is all about, self-love and self-respect, that you didn't move on something. You practiced patience. And because you did, woof. This turns out better than you ever thought it was. It's not for everyone to know. But Taurus, it's for you to keep. Pat yourself on the back there. It's like a self, victory that nobody else would appreciate except for you, because you get it. Gemini. What's going on with the twins? I almost said duels. I said duels, right? This came out, and this came out together. Shenanigans. Two there. Oh, you're welcome. Two messages here. Let's see what they are. Woo. How about both in reverse? The Four of Cups is the daydreaming, fantasizing card. Right? It's not that the Three Cups aren't good enough. Fourth Cup would really be awesome. This could be something coming out of the blue, unexpected. But in the reverse, it's like, bring this into reality. Don't think about it anymore. Make it happen. Bring it into form. But, bring it into form. Now you have the Hermit in reverse. You know how to do this, Gems. You get that knowledge. Maybe you did some homework, looking up stuff, knowing what's true and what's not. Maybe you done some soul searching. Maybe it's like, what do I want to do? Totally me. Well, whatever you know, it's time to use that knowledge. Don't let it stay up there, collecting cobwebs. You know what you know. Now it's time to use it. That's for one set of gems. The other set we have, oh my Lanta. Wow. Gemmies, must be your lucky day. You get 2 major arcanas. Nope, excuse me, you get 1. I'll show you this in a minute. I mean, this is like, the colors are beautiful. You have the 2 of Swords. And here we go, turning that blind eye. Not wanting to address something. You know, this is like the elephant in the white room. Putting something on the back burner. You can't see gems. Maybe something is a blessing in disguise. Or you don't acknowledge it. The Star card, which this is just... Look at these 2 cards together. The purples and... Awesome. You know, this is about the universe hearing you and your guides are with you and the divine intervention things going on behind the scenes. Could be a wish being granted. It could be that blessing in disguise. But Gemini, you don't want to see, maybe you are blessed. You don't want to see, or maybe, listen to your guides, you don't want to address something. Maybe you won't acknowledge that the way something happened was a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's too soon to acknowledge that. But something is, gems. Something is. So that's for both sets of gems. Oh, that was funny the way they landed. It's like, well, you have to take them. Especially when they land like that. Do my job. Cancer! What's going on with Cancer? What are you thinking about? What are you overthinking about? The 9 of Swords. This is anxiety. You think about it over and over and over again, but you're not getting any resolution or solution. This will drive you crazy, Cancer. Oops. Oh, okay. Cancer, maybe you have a very hard decision to make. You know, you come to a crossroad, you can either go one way or go the other way. But you can't stay there. Something can be really hard decision to make. It could be life-changing. Cancer thinks something through rationally. And maybe it has to be about the facts, the figures, and the numbers. Maybe somebody has to tell you straight up, hell, get out of those, emotions, and let's look at the facts. Because now you get the Queen of Swords here. Okay? Cancer, you're not going to get the wishy-washy out of her. She's going to smack you right into reality. She will tell you about the facts, the figures, the numbers. But don't ever come at her with BS. You're insulting her intelligence. I suggest you don't do that. But, she's not going to give you pie in the sky. She's not going to frill something and make it look, pretty. She'll give you ugly truth. Because maybe you need a hard reality of something so you can choose which way you're going to go with something. Why do I want to say the lesser of two evils? Stick to what makes sense. Absolutely. That was Cancer. We're going on to Leo. King of the jungle. What's going on with the lions? Wow, wasting no time. Oh. So, Leo, you get the moon in reverse. Something's being hidden. It could be heightened intuition. Like your spidey senses might be, tingling more than usual. Something could be hidden right under your nose. You don't even see it. Now, this could be about lies, secrets, and deception. But something's coming to the surface. When the moon doesn't want to hide it anymore, it's time for something to be seen. And I feel, Leo, that maybe it's something about the past. Hey, we all get skeletons in the closet. Mine party and mine every day. There's always something, regrets, remorse, sorrow. Because now you have the Five of Cups, and there's the would-haves, the could-haves, the should-haves. Remorse, regret, and sorrow. This could be something that maybe, Leo, and this could be the energy you're putting out there and the energy coming towards you. Maybe it's like if you have someone might be going through this, that either they reveal something, confide maybe in you, something that they have not talked about a lot. Say cheese, hello! They buried this. Vanessa, hello! Oh, Vanessa, we'll talk about the ego thing. Hi. Because there's a big whittling down for the people whose egos, basically need a separate car. So, Leo, somebody, if it's not you, is going to try to release some remorse about something. Okay? And it's not something that they've forgotten. Sometimes releasing something means you have to come clean with it. Like I said, we all get skeletons, right? But that's how we live, and that's how we learn, Leo. And instead of feeling like this, you let it go. You release it. Who wants to hang on to that? You're doing yourself a favor, Leo. Moving on to Virgo. What's going on? Virgies. Oh, did you see? Always sneaky, Virgies. Trying to put it in there. I saw you flip. You have... Woo! Doesn't even want to say my hands. The World card. Nice card. Look at this. It's like the Olympics. Something wants to come to an end. Something's going to complete itself. Because, we're in a new year now, right? Who's going to take the baggage from last year with us? No, they can stay back there. This is going to be, tying up them loose ends. Writing a new chapter. Oh, Virgo. If you've been wishing for it, it's coming. If you're wishing for closure, you got it. A wish being granted, the universe, your guides, helping you start a new chapter. That could be anything. Friendship, partnership, loveship, career, whatever. And it helps you tie up these things. It doesn't mean you forget about them. It means I got the experience out of it, all that I can. Squeeze every drop out of it. Now, where am I guided to next? It's kind of funny. I just saw the chutes and ladders. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, get over here. Now it's time to excel. Or it's time to advance from something. And this could be like graduating high school or college. Okay, now, whatever you know, what you learned, okay, it's not in a classroom anymore. It's in the real world. That's only an example. Do what I do. And you can be guided. I almost feel like, Virgo, now that something complete, the world's your oyster. Go do what you're supposed to do. Libra. It's going down with the leaves. Oh. Ew. So Libra. You get some contention around you, right? The Five of Wands is that petty arguments, gossip, secrets, lies, can be jealousy. It's petty, right? But it's disappointing. Maybe even heartbreaking that people just can't come to an agreement. Or the pettiness, it's like two kids fighting over, the color of a gumball. Doesn't matter, it all tastes the same. It's disappointing that people like to engage in this. They like to stay in this. You know, they don't like to come to a conclusion, or they can't let it go, so they have to say something like the last 2 cents. It's like, give it a break. Leaves, not your fight. You know, don't engage in it. Walk away from it. Because the more you stay in it, the more you listen to it, the more irritated you're going to be. If people are going to change, they'll change. But if they don't want to, you know, move on from it. Because this will keep you in that energy of like, man, just let it go. Walk away, walk away. Karma's coming hard. You know, and I think karma's going to be hitting a lot of people in the beginning of this year to try to salvage the rest of the year of, you know, learning a lesson. Scorpio. Scorpio? Oh, but this remind me. I put 6 videos out. Was it Scorpio? Maybe not. But you get the 8 of Swords. That self-imposed mind prison. You know, not getting out of this train of thought. It could be incarceration, physical incarceration, and keep somebody there. Now I gotta think about I did a reading for one of the signs. It was about somebody incarcerated, possibly getting out. So Scorpio, you feel stuck because there's no resolution or solution to something that, you know, is taking up all your mind space. Oh, you know what, Scorpio? Hold on a second. Did somebody just knock on my door? Okay, now I'm hearing things. That was crazy. Oh, I might be doing sessions with the spirit box tonight. Yeah, see? I'm not the only one, because you heard it and you heard it from that other side. Yep. Yeah, that's the other side coming in. Okay, Scorps, you could be kicking yourself in the butt here. Because maybe you didn't defend yourself when you should have. You get the 7 of Wands, and that is, you know, sitting up for yourself. You're on higher ground. You can back up what you say. It's also about keeping something at bay so it doesn't get into, you know, your bubble space. You know, that space in their mind that they don't have an invitation to. Well, guess what? They got in. You know, Scorpio, maybe you were wishing that, you know, you kept something at a certain point. Or, I feel more so that you stood up for yourself. It's like you had the opportunity, but you stayed silent. And now it's like, why? That's not like me. You know, why didn't I say what I said? Scorpio, maybe it wasn't like the right time, the right place. You know, just because you lose a battle does not mean you lose the war. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. You'll get your chance. Lighten up on yourself. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you feeling broke? You get the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the I am good solo card. They're self-reliant, they're self-efficient. They take very good care of themselves. This is very entrepreneurial. It's very independent. They don't need it for everybody else. They rely on themselves. 9's being close to a 10. I mean, maybe somebody started a business and it's doing well. Or they could be working for a business and the business is doing well. So, you know, keeps them it keeps him employed or keeps him in that standing. But when it says it reverse, you can be more dependent than independent. You know, maybe you do have to rely on someone else. And Sagittarius, you're a sign that probably kills you. You know what I mean? Because you are a very independent, you know, sign. To be dependent, you know what I mean, really, really bothers you. This could be a funneling of money. You know, money goes out faster than it comes in. It could be a misuse of money. That makes you, you know, dependent on somebody else, a partner or whatever. Oops. Ooh, all down. Something might have taken your independence away to make you dependent. Why did they flip it over? That's all said for Sag. These two went down. I just got curious, had to look out. It's about taking a pause, taking a breath, taking a step back, reprioritize, Sag, re-strategize, but you're not leaving the situation, maybe because you can't let it yet, because you're not independent enough. You know, it's like you don't. There we go. Stick around in a situation that you really don't want to be in, Sag. You fight yourself. Now here you are. You know, maybe you're gonna go live with, you know, a friend or move back home or something like that. It could be have something to do with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone takes on these properties. This even could be you, if you're, you know, Scorpio cusp. But I feel like you are really trying to keep your emotions and everything even keel. You're really trying not to let anyone know that this is how you really feel or the situation you're really in. But when you're trying to keep your emotions together, it only goes so far, Sag. You're about to emotionally walk away from the situation, not care anymore. Because this guy has sipped from every cup, and you know what? It doesn't cut it. So he leaves it to either find something that makes it more complete, or he leaves it and just starts a whole new series. Something's lost its luster. And I get the scenario playing in my head, but we got to keep it general. You know, the whole idea here, Sag, is that when circumstances make you dependent, okay, that really takes away from you, and you're trying to keep it together. Good luck, Sag. You know, getting your dependence back. Now, this could be even a relationship, too. You feel like somebody's got control over you, and it's out of your control. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sag, you know what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. Capricorn! Cappies, we're in Cappy season. Okay, we're in nostalgia. You know, you're looking back at something, you're reflecting. Cappy. This even could be about children. You know, either when you were a kid, if you have kids, you know, I'm hearing that song, The Way We Were. Little Barbara Streisand. Maybe you're wishing that, you know, caps. Oh, well, happy pre-birthday for you, say geez. Maybe it's about the path that you chose. Because you're looking back at something. You're like, you know what? If I chose to go left instead of right, if I chose to go right instead of left, I wonder what would have happened. I wonder where I'd be right now if I banged a Yui. You can't bang a Yui. Huh. You know what, Caps? Don't stay in this energy too long. You know what I mean? Because the old saying about this card, it doesn't matter which path you take, because eventually it all comes back to the same road. So don't think that you made a wrong turn somewhere. You just took the scenic route. I want to be in the mic path. Where is my golden brick road? I'm putting in a complaint. I'll make my own path. Be full of riches. Phone problems. Oh. Now, I'm the one that usually has them, Nicole. Let's go on to Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius, Wheel of Fortune. Spin that wheel. And it's in the upright. So, luck might be a lady. Things are starting to fall in place. Things are turning around for you, or you're making things turn around. Why do I want to say this might be the gears in your head thinking? Click, click, click. Brand new ideas, possibilities. But something is going to start working for you instead of against you. Maybe when something gets a lot of thought into it, a well-planned plan. Ooh, Aquarius. It's going to change around if you're feeling stuck and stagnant or whatever. How about your independence? Now, there it is in the upright. No, excuse me, Queen. She is independent. Queen of Pentacles. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're hooking up with here. You get the properties of her. Now, here's the soccer mom. She's got everything scheduled, organized, prioritized. You know what I mean? And steady as it goes. So Aquarius, and she doesn't go to a coin. She likes the finer things in life. She's very approachable. She's very grounded in reality. But she likes her coin. So things turning around. You know what I mean? Get things prioritized. Get things, after this step, we're going to do this. After this step, we're going to do this. When you have that great plan, you know what I mean? And you carry it out, you execute it, don't derive from the plan. You make that wheel keep turning. In your favor, Aquarius. Nice. Last but not least, it's the Dooley fish. Dooley fish. Dooley fish. Ooh. I make myself laugh. Pisces. With the fishes. You get the Ace of Cups. Now, you're going to start off this year. Maybe you're going to have a brand new love. Maybe you're going to make old love new. Maybe, New Year's resolution. More self-love and respect for yourself. Universe wants everyone to practice it. But opportunity. Let's see if you're going to take it or not. Because you're thinning the herd, Pisces. You're killing me. You get the Seven of Cups in reverse. But in the upright, sometimes it means confusion. But when you rise above the confusion, you see your choice and your options quite clear. And, most of them look good. That looks like a dragon in the back, but I like dragons. You know what I mean? When you get in the reverse, you're narrowing down your options. Now, I don't know if you're playing the dating game, but I can hear that old music that... Stop. Here's your opportunity. If you've been wishing for it and wanting it, okay, it's not going to be an easy pick, okay? There might be some great choices out there. You narrow down the ones that really seem to suit your needs and your wants. This one, has a great job, but we just don't click. You're gone. Or this one, I'm very attracted to him, but he's dumb as a box of rocks. Next. You know what I mean? The process of elimination. Narrowing it down. Maybe to the rose. Maybe it's to the one that buys the roses. But don't worry, Pisces. It just, I was a dragon. course. But yeah, it's not going to be easy choices, Pisces. Because I think you're going to have a lot of great ones. You know, narrowing it down is probably going to be hard. So, Miss Rivers, hello, you got me at the end. So, you wanted it. You got it. You got the whole Chippendale squad right there. You're going to narrow them down. Make it for the right reasons, Pisces. Make it because it's a connection. You know, not because this one's got ... or that one's got ... or that one's got ... Keep it real. Never be an option. Well, who likes to be a side of mashed potatoes? Not me. See this? I'm all dinner. And dessert. In fact, I'm the buffet. I get it all going on. But thank you everyone who has joined me. I hope we get to see you guys next Wednesday. Take care, stay safe and stuff, and everybody else, you know, stuff feeling better. Take care.